Okay, good morning, class. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes
Okay.
po.
Okay, let us discuss definite integral. Okay, definite integral can be distinguished from indefinite because definite integrals have limits. Okay, meaning to say, in the integral sign, at the lower part is a number, and that is called a lower limit. And at the upper part or upper portion of the integral sign is the upper limit. Okay, so when you see these symbols, no, the integral sign as well as the lower and the upper limits, that means you are going to evaluate the definite integral. Okay, and definite integrals are used in finding the areas and volumes of certain geometric figures and volumes of spaces. Okay. Now, in elementary, during your elementary and high school years, you determine the area of specific, no, geometric figures like square, triangles, and rectangles, and any other polygons, including, of course, the circle. Okay, but those areas were actually derived using integral calculus. Now, what is good about using the definite integrals in finding the areas is that, for example, in this figure, okay, this figure of the graph, no, this one, itong may curve, okay, and then this curve is bounded by the y-axis, by the x-axis, and the line x is equal to b. Okay, so the line x is equal to b, and also the line x is equal to a. Now the area enclosed by these curves and the two lines is an irregular shape. Okay, so meaning to say, we cannot actually define what kind of curve it is. Okay, so in finding the areas of irregular shapes such as this one, we need to apply integration. Okay, now how are we going to find the area of these irregular shapes? We cannot say that it is a square kasi may curve, di ba? Nor we can say that it is a rectangle, di ba? Kasi may curve eh. So how do we find the areas of figures with curves? Okay, now to apply the concept of integration, we make smaller splices. Okay, so meaning to say, i-slice natin tong figure na to into very fine or small rectangle. Okay, so we can say, maglagay tayo ng napakaliit na rectangle dito, connecting the curve and the x-axis. Okay, so makikita nyo rito sa baba at the lower graph, so may mga rectangles na, di ba? So merong, say this is area 1, area 2, itong pangatlo area 3. Okay, but actually these areas we can even make them smaller and smaller. Okay, such that there are infinite number of areas. Okay, so merong, kung i-slice natin yan up to the smallest area, we cannot count how many areas are there. Infinite. Okay, now after we have divided them into smaller areas, okay, the smaller the area we get, okay, the more the area resembles a rectangle. Okay, so nakita nyo rito, nung in-slice siya into rectangular shapes, parang hindi pa tayo makapaniwala na rectangular siya, di ba? Kasi merong portion na ito, may naka-slope na curve, di ba? Ito ganun din. Ito naka-curve din. Pero kung papaliitin pa nating area na yan, mas lalo siyang magmumukhang rectangle. Di ba? Kumbaga, yung curve portion is nafa-flatten kung papaliitin pa natin yung mga area, no? So, okay, next slide. So, ganito mangyayari, no? So, if we slice them into smaller areas, nagre-resemble na siya, lumalapit na siya sa shape ng rectangle. Okay? And then, we can just pick up one slice or one element, one vertical element. Okay? And that, for example, this one, kukunin natin to, no? So, we just pick one vertical element and that element resembles a rectangle. So the area of a rectangle, we are very familiar with that, is length times width. Okay? So this is the length, okay, of this rectangle. And this is the width. Okay? Ito yung width. So the width varies along x. Okay? Such that the width can be represented by dx. Okay? Ito. The width can be represented by dx and the length can be represented by the function. Okay? So we read this when you see an integral sign with lower and upper limits, then the proper way to read that is the definite integral of f of x dx from a to b. Okay? So it is read as the definite integral of f of x dx from a to b. Okay? From, after the word from, we immediately say the lower limit, okay, from A to B. Okay? So, we evaluate as usual. Evaluating na natin yan. Huwag lang kayong mako-confuse ng A and B. Because the A and B, later nyo na yan is a substitute. No? But the important thing in evaluating definite integral is for you first to integrate the f of x dx. Okay? Then, if you have finally arrived at the answer, that's the time we substitute the limits. Okay? So, it says here that this notation, the definite integral of f of x dx, okay, b is called the upper limit. Hindi naman kayo magkakamali dito kasi yung upper limit ay talagang nasa taas, no? And a is the lower limit. Okay? The upper limit is always greater, of course, than the lower limit. Okay? Okay, let us have this one. So for example, the definite integral of dx is simply x. Diba? Ang sagot nyo dito should be x. Okay? From a to b. Okay? So the definite integral of 1 dx from a to b is equal to x. Now, after putting x, you put a bracket after x, okay? So magkakaroon kayo ng x, then bracket, okay? I-bracket nyo yung x, isa lang, yung dito sa right, no? Then, ilagay nyo yung lower and upper limit sa baba at taas din ng bracket, okay? From A to B. Then, uunahin yung isa-substitute yung b dun sa x, okay? So, therefore, b minus a. Okay? So, ipakita ko lang. Okay, I want to show you this one. Hindi na kasi pinakita doon kung paano in-evaluate, no? Okay, can you see this? So you evaluate first the definite integral of 1 dx. Or simply, that is the definite integral of x dx. Right? So that is simply equal to x. And then put, not actually a bracket, but that is a brace. No? So put after x, put a brace. Okay? And then put the limits, a and b. And then, after that, okay, so after nito, okay, after nito, uunahin yung i-substitute yung b. Okay? So yung b ilagay sa x, so that is equal to b. Okay? Next, minus. Laging minus. Ilagay naman yung lower limit na a dun sa x. Okay? So b minus a. Okay? Now, we cannot anymore evaluate that kasi wala namang value yung b tsaka a. Kaya, yung answer dyan is b minus a. Pero kung yung b halimbawa 5 at 2 yung a, so magiging 5 minus 2, so that is equal to 3. Get it? Nakuha? But now, wala kasi tayong value ng a and b. So, we let the answer to be as it is, b minus a. Okay, did you get the concept? Nakuha niyo ba? Any questions so far? May question? Wala. Can we proceed? Pwede tayong mag-proceed? Okay, any question? May question ba kayo?
Wala po, sir.
Okay,
Naintindihan po.
naintindihan. So parang ganito yon, halimbawa, yung binigyan kayo ng ganitong figure. Okay? So find the area of this rectangle. So i-slice natin to into smaller, di ba? So pwede rin kahit saan kayo mag-slice. Pwedeng dito or pwedeng dito, no? No, so the area, this rectangle is bounded by the lines y is equal to 1. Ito yon, y is equal to 1. No? Ayan. Okay? Y is equal to 1. Then this rectangle is also bounded by x is equal to a. Ito yon, x is equal to a. And then x is equal to b. And the x-axis. Okay? So the area enclosed by those lines, no? Y is equal to 1. The x-axis, the vertical lines, x is equal to a and x is equal to b. So ito yung na-enclose na area. So alam natin na yung area ng rectangle is length times the width. Okay? Length times the width. Eh yung width natin is 1. O length na lang. Sandali. Ano ba dito sinabi? Baka malito kayo, no? Okay, ang base down niya, yes, so AB is the length times the height or the width is 1. So ito yon, no? So 1, yung height, okay, times the length, AB, no? E yung AB na yon is the differential in X. Okay? So dito kasi tayo nag-splice. Okay, so I will show you. Okay, I'm going to explain again. Okay, take a look at this. Okay. Nakita nyo to? So, kukuha tayo ng isang vertical element, isang maliit na rectangle. Okay? Now, yung rectangle na yon, merong length na 1 from the figure, di ba? From the figure baga, yung length ng rectangle is also the length of the smaller element, yung shinade kong element. 1, di ba? Now, the width of the bigger rectangle is B minus A, yung malaking rectangle. Pero yung maliit na element na shaded, yung maliit na rectangle na shinade ko, ang width niya is differential in X. Okay? Bakit differential in X? Kasi yun yung element na kahit saan ka kumuha sa malaking rectangle, along the X ka kumukuha. So, we represented the width of the smaller element as dx. So kung kukunin na natin yung area ng smaller element, and that smaller element is still a rectangle, so the area of the rectangle is length times width. But the length is 1, and the width is dx, so 1 times dx. Correct? So that area of the smaller element is 1 dx. Now, isa lang yun na maliit na element. But as I have said earlier, there are infinite number of smaller areas. And that's why we need now to sum up all these small areas. So summing them up requires integration. And that is why we need now to attach the integral sign. Okay? So in other words, we are now summing up all the areas of the smaller elements from A to B. Okay? So from A to B. Okay? So that is why kanina, the answer there is already this one, di ba? X, then put a brace from A to B, then evaluate by substituting first the upper limit. Lagi, always, no? Huwag niyong unahin yung lower. Always substitute first the upper limit minus substitute the lower limit. Okay? Okay, let's proceed. Okay, let's have this one. Calculate the definite integral of x dx from A to B. Okay, evaluate first the integral of x dx. And that is equal to, dito kasi dinirekta na, no? But I need to see kung paano lumabas yan, no? So, sabi ko, integrate muna, that is x squared over 2. Correct? That is x squared over 2. And then put a brace, then attach the limits. Okay? So, ipakita ko ulit mamaya, no? So, x dx from A to B is equal to x squared over 2. Okay? Or, this is 1/2. Yan. Is equal to Okay, so can you now understand kung bakit naging 1/2 b squared minus a squared? I need to see your solution, no, kapag ganito, no? So I need to find out, or I wanted to know, bakit naging ganito? How did you do it? Okay, it's like this. O, pinapakita ko yung step by step, para pag nag-solve kayo, alam niyo kung paano gagawin. Okay? So try to analyze. Dalawa kasi yung pwede niyong gawin, no? If you wanted to, yung may denominator, naka-over 2, all over 2, no? But if you wanted to have a coefficient of 1/2 such that wala na kayong denominator doon sa x squared, okay? Wala na kayong denominator sa x squared. So you make use of 1/2 as the coefficient. Okay? Such that magsa-substitute na lang kayo. So, okay, try to look at the solution I have written para alam nyo kung paano gagawin. So I am showing you the step-by-step procedure in evaluating definite integrals. Any questions? I want to know kung may questions kayo dito. Sir, bakit naging ganito? Sir, bakit ganyan? I'm waiting for your questions. Kasi kung wala kayong questions, that means clear sa inyo itong procedure na ginawa ko. Pinakita ko lang dito itong sa left, ito yung sa right. Itong sa left, yung gumamit tayo ng all over 2, no? Kasi yung answer natin sa una, x squared over 2. As is lang yon, sinubstitute ko lang dun sa x, yung b tsaka a, tapos over 2. Pero dito sa kabila, sineparate ko yung instead na over 2, nilabas ko yung 1/2. Okay? Such that, ayoko kasi dito sa right side, ayoko na magkaroon ng denominator habang nagsasubstitute. So, instead na over 2, nilabas ko yung 1/2. It's actually the same. Okay? Questions? If none, can we proceed?
No questions, sir.
Okay, how about the others? Clear? Clear ba sa inyo?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so ano yung gusto pong procedure sa pag-evaluate? Okay? Okay, let's proceed. Calculus. Wala pa ba ako may klase? Sa shop. Pero Saturday yun. Work ka na? Saan?
Ay, ngayon po, ano pala, nag-asikaso ulit ako ng medical. Naglipat kaya ako. Ano ako sa Kuwari.
Kuwari? Okay, let's let's familiarize some of the properties of the definite integral. If we are evaluating definite integral with a constant, then I have always said this before, no, that should there be a constant, we can always place the constant behind the integral sign. Okay? Such that we only evaluate the function itself. Okay? F of x dx. Now, separating the constant, okay, makes our evaluation easier and faster. But, okay, there is a caution there, no? Na arriving at the final answer, do not forget the constant. No? It should always be a multiplier to your final answer. Okay? Ang iba kasi, pakalabas ng constant, iniwan na yung constant hanggang sa dulo. Nakalimutan na i-multiply yung constant. Okay? So nilabas lang natin siya para hindi na makagulo sa pag-evaluate natin. Pero, wag natin siyang kalilimutan. Pag sa final answer, kasama pa rin siya. Okay? The constant we separated is still a multiplier to our final answer. Okay? Okay, some of these are... Okay, this one. No? The definite integral of the negative f of x dx. Actually, this second property is just the same as this one. Ang constant lang naman dito is negative 1 because of the negative sign, di ba? So actually, yung negative sign na to or negative 1, nilabas lang. No? It was just placed also behind the integral sign. So actually, these first two are the same. Okay? Na parang may constant din dito na negative 1. So nilabas natin, nilagay natin behind. So and as I've said, sa final answer, do not forget the negative sign also. Multiply that with the final answer. Okay, when we are integrating sum of definite integrals, then we integrate separately or individually the same limits and then simply add the answers. No? So, evaluate muna natin yung f of x dx from a to b, then plus. Okay, integrate also the other function, g of x dx, also from a to b. And then, whatever is your answer to the first, add that with your answer to the second integral. Okay? Okay, similarly, if we are evaluating difference of two functions, ganun din. No? We start with f of x dx minus, okay, the integral or the definite integral of the second function. Okay? Okay, never mind of this kasi to brinate lang naman yung limits. Okay? May tatlong limits na A, B, C. MEC. Tapos 1, 2, 3 hanggang 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 0. Okay, let's save this one. Tingin tayo dito. Okay, Dax? Are you there? Dax?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good morning.
Po.
Ano yung sagot mo dito? What is the integral of 3dx?
Saan po yan, sir?
Hindi mo makita? Number 6. Letter A. What is the integral of 3dx? Ito. Ibigay mo muna sa akin kung anong sagot sa
3x
integral.
po,
Ha?
3x.
3x. Okay.
Opo.
So 3x evaluated from 1 to 4. So anong gagawin mo?
Ilalagay ko po yung 4 sa x, sir. Tapos i-minus ko siya sa yung sa lower limit ng 3 times 1 po, sir. Tama ba yun, sir?
So i-separate mo muna yung 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 3 times the definite integral of dx, di ba? Kasi may constant siya eh. So integral ng dx is x. So times 3 is 3x.
3x po,
So
sir.
pwede nyo nang i-evaluate
Gamit.
3x. Okay. Okay? Mga answers na kasi yung nandyan. So, kailangan makita nyo kung paano yan naging ganon, no? Okay, I'll show you again. Okay, this one, no? Ayan. Okay? I-separate nyo muna yung 3. Okay? Alisin nyo muna yung 3, then saka nyo ipasok yung 4 minus 1. So, 3 times 3 equals 9. Kuha na? Okay? So, we proceed. Okay, itong x dx. Sib? Letter B?
Hi, sir. Good morning po, sir.
Yes, good morning.
First,
Read.
first.
Okay, you read first. Read. How do you read this? Letter B.
Hindi ko pa po, sir. Sorry, sir.
Bakit hindi mo alam? Kanina pa ako discuss. Paano mo babasahin yan? Letter B. Sinabi ko na yan kanina. How do you read that? Ha? The what? You start with the definite integral. Start ka doon. Sib.
Sir, sorry, sir. To be honest, sir, hindi ko po nakinig yung pagbasa, sir. Pero yung step, sir, yung ano ko lang, sir.
Paano yung pag tinawag ka ng isang professor, pinapabasa lang sa'yo? Hindi mo mabasa pero nasusolve mo. Oh. Tapos tanungin ka, sinong professor mo? O di, napahiya pa ako niyan. Okay, how do you read that? Sinabi ko na ba yan kanina? The definite integral of x dx from -2 to 5. Okay? The definite integral of x dx from -2 to 5. Okay, what's your answer? Ibigay mo sa atin yung step by step.
Sige, sir. First, sir, I get the integral of x dx, which is x squared over 2. Then,
And
then substitute the upper limit and the lower limit to the
x squared over 2. Anong ilalagay mo sa x squared over 2 after?
Yung ginawa ko po muna, sir, is linabas ko muna po. So,
ano yung ilalagay mong symbol? May pinapalagay ba ako? Anong tawag mo?
Yung upper limit, sir, tapos
hindi, bago yung upper limit, may nilalagay tayo, sabi ko. After the answer, put a, what do you call that?
Bracket, sir.
Bracket or brace. Actually yan, brace ang tawag dyan, no?
Okay, sir.
Brace. Yung parang inverted na letter C, no? Parang cut ng letter C na nakaharap sa left, no? So put a brace, x squared over 2. Or, kung gusto mong iniwala yung over 2, anong gagawin mo?
Ilalabas ko, sir, yung 1/2, then yung nasa loob na lang po ng bracer is yung x squared. Then,
and then?
Put first the value of upper limit.
Okay.
Ang kakalabasan niya na, sir, is 5 squared minus the quantity, i-substitute naman po, sir, yung lower limit, -2 squared. Then, simplifying it, yung nasa loob ng bracer is equal to 25 minus 4, 21.
And then
The final answer is 21 over 2, sir.
Okay, that's correct. Not 21 over 2 or 21 halves.
Yes,
okay?
Sir.
Now, I want to emphasize this that when we are evaluating definite integrals, there's no need anymore to put a plus C. wala nang plus constant of integration. Ha? Wala na because we are already determining a finite number. No? Defined na ang hinanap natin, definite number. Kaya wala nang plus C. Okay? Okay, any questions so far? Okay, Blessy. Letter C.
Yes po, sir.
Okay, read first. Read.
The definite integral of 3x squared from 0 to 1.
Oops, may hindi ka binanggit. 3x
dx.
squared. Okay.
The definite integral of 3x squared dx from 0 to 1.
Okay.
So first po, sir, lalabas po yung constant 3. Ipe-place po siya behind the integral sign. So it's going to be 3 times the definite integral of x squared dx from 0 to 1. And pwede po siya i-integrate na yung x squared po inside. So it's magiging x cube po siya over 3. Tapos maglalagay po ng brace na may nakalagay po yung limits. And so substituting po the limits to the equation, it will be 1 cube over 3 minus 0 cube over 3 and times 3 po siya. So the equation will be 1 po. The answer po is 1.
Okay. Okay, that is correct. But before you substitute, meron ka nang pwedeng makancel doon. Okay?
Which is the 3 po.
Yes, yung 3 na nilagay mo behind the integral, tsaka yung over 3 doon sa x cube over 3, pwede mo nang i-cancel. Okay? Such that, bago ka mag-substitute, wala na yung dalawang 3 na yon, na-cancel na. Okay?
Yes po, sir.
So, para isa-substitute mo na lang is 1 cube minus 0 cube. Oh, that is also equal to 1. Okay? So, i-cancel na yung dapat ma-cancel. Okay, this one, you need to, wala pa kasi kayo. Have you, in senior high or junior high, have you discussed the conic sections? Pag sinabing conics, these are parabolas, hyperbolas, ellipses, and also sometimes circle kasama. Na-discuss niyo ba yung conic sections? Parabola.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what about the others?
Yes po, sir.
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so alam niyo pa ba pag graph nito? Kasi gaya nito, no? Hindi tayo binigyan ng binigay lang yung mga boundaries, no? So kailangan makita natin yung figure kung anong itsura nito para alam natin kung anong klaseng area siya. Okay? So this involves writing of the equation of the parabolas in standard form. Okay? So meaning to say, ang paggawa ng standard equation of the parabola is by completing the squares. Okay? Would anybody want to try? On how is that done? For example, this parabola y is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 2. We do not even know, diba? We do not even know where the vertex is. Would it be in the origin or would it be somewhere else? Is the parabola opens up? Or does the parabola open down? Does the parabola open to the left? Or is it open to the right? We do not even know unless we transform this equation into its standard form wherein we can determine the vertices, no? The vertex. I mean the coordinates of the vertex. Okay, so what you do is simply transpose the constant, this one, yung plus 2, transpose that to the left, so it becomes y minus 2 is equal to x squared minus 2x. Okay? And then, complete x squared minus 2x. So make it a perfect square. So how are you going to do that? Divide the middle term by 2 and then square that. So if you divide this by 2, so that is negative 1. Pag in-square mo yung negative 1, that is positive 1. So therefore, mag-a-add tayo ng 1 dito. Diba? X squared minus 2x plus 1, dito baga sa left is y minus 2 plus 1 also. Okay? So evaluate that. Y minus 2 plus 1 is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 1. So y minus 2 plus 1 is y minus 1. Correct? So y minus 1 is equal to x minus 1 closed quantity squared. Okay? Such that the vertex is at 1, 1. Yung vertex nito. Okay? So ang vertex niya is at 1, 1 and the parabola opens up. Okay? Pag naka-square ang x, that is a parabola that opens up. So ang vertex na is 1, 1 and then above the x-axis, find the area under the parabola above the x-axis and between x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. So you should be able to draw this. Okay? So the vertex is at 1, 1. Parabola opens up. Okay. X is equal to 0. X is equal to 1. Okay? May nag-try ba kung anong itsura? Na-imagine nyo ba yung figure? Or would you like to see the figure?
Yes po, sir.
Walang nag-try? Okay, I'll show you the figure. Ang dami kasi nyo pang dapat malaman. No? Nawalan kasi kayo ng algebra. Okay, this is it. I'm going to show. Ang gagawin nyo, ang vertex ng parabola is not at the origin. Nasa taas siya ng origin at 1, 1. Vertex. Nakita nyo, nasa taas siya ng origin. Okay? So yun yung area above the x-axis, yung shinade ko, yung shinade kong area. So the area is bounded by the parabola, okay? Bounded by, ito yung isang boundary. So ito yon, itong boundary niya, no, sa taas. Ano pa yung boundary niya? Ito, x-axis. Okay, ito yung boundary niya. Ito yung isang boundary. Ano pa yung isang boundary? X is equal to 0. Okay, ito. Ay, ito x. This one is x is equal to 0. No? And then x is equal to 1. Vertical line also. So, apat na yung boundary niya, di ba? Yung portion ng parabola, the x-axis, x is equal to 0, and x is equal to 1. Okay? So, paano nyo kukunin ang area niyan? Kumuha kayo ng maliit na rectangle. Okay, kahit saan dyan. Papakita ko na. Ayan. Kumuha kayong maliit na rectangle. Ang width niya is dx. Okay? And yung height niya is y. Okay? Ayan. Okay? Ito yung length. Kumuha ko ng maliit na strip, vertical strip or vertical element. And that vertical element is a rectangle. And area ng maliit na rectangle na yan is length times width. Ano yung length niya? Ni-represent kong y. Times ano yung width niya? Dx. Okay? So, integrate now the integral of y dx. Okay? From 0 to 1. No? But y is x squared. Oh, ganito na, no? Okay? Yung area ng maliit na rectangle is y times dx from 0 to 1. Okay? But what is y? We cannot integrate pala kapag dalawang variable, no? It must be only one variable. Kung x, lahat lang x. Kung y, lahat lang y. Pero may dalawa tayo dyan, y tsaka dx. But what is y equal to? O, tingnan nyo yung equation ng parabola, di ba? Y is equal to, ano yung given? X squared minus 2x plus 2. Di ba? O yun na yung integrate nyo, times dx. Evaluated from 0 to 1. Okay? So, yun na yung gagawin nyo. Okay? Ito na yung integrate nyo, no? X squared minus 2x plus 2, close quantity dx. Integrate individually, so tatlo yan. Okay? And then evaluate nyo na. Okay? Okay, anybody who wants to try? Sino pa ba dito?
Try ko po, sir.
What's your name?
John Enlil Park po, sir.
Okay, try. John Elil. Binigyan ko na kayo kanina yung pinakita ko, no?
Hello po.
Oo. Okay, try. Di ba pinakita ko na kanina?
Ito po yung ginawa ko. Yes po, sir. So yung ginawa ko po, sir, muna is I get the integration of x squared minus 2x plus 2, which is x cubed over 3 minus x squared plus 2x.
Okay, that's correct.
So,
from 0 to 1. Okay, do not forget that.
yes. Then, sir, yung may mga coefficients, sir, pinag-separate ko na po siya sa x para madali na lang po
sige.
lagyan ng bracket.
Oo.
So yung sa unang term, 1/3 x cubed, tapos naglagay ako ng bracket, 1 sa top and 0 sa bottom, tapos minus x squared, same na bracket, 1 and 0, plus 2x, bracket ulit, 1 tapos 0. Then I substitute the value 1 and 0 as wherein yung nauna yung 1 minus nung 0. So magiging 1/3 times 1 cube minus 0 cube minus the expression 1 squared minus 0 squared plus 2 multiplied by the expression 1 minus 0. Mag-arrive tayo na 1/3 minus 1 plus 2. Simplifying, it will be 4/3.
Okay, that's correct. So, you can get the LCD. Diba? Or kahit hindi na pwede nyo nang, if you want, kasi multiple integration to, pwede nyo nang i-substitute one at a time, no? So, x cubed over 3 minus x squared plus 2x. Then, dun sa x cubed over 3 minus x squared plus 2x, i-substitute nyo muna yung 1 dun sa tatlong yon. Okay? So, 1 cubed over 3 minus 1 squared plus 2 times 1. Okay na, minus yung 0, substitute, alam naman natin na 0 over 3 is 0, 0 squared is 0, plus 2 times 0 is 0. Everything is 0. Okay? So in effect, wala na kayong isa-subtract. So you simply evaluate the first. Okay? So that is equal to 1/3 minus 1 plus 2. So that is 1 and 1/3, and 1 and 1/3 is 4/3. Okay? But one important element is missing. What is that? Which is very important.
Stop sharing.
What's the share now? Sige. Okay, that's correct. But I'm waiting for after the 4/3. Meron akong napaka-importanteng hinihintay. What's that? Nawala dito. What's that? O ito, binibilugan ko para magka-idea kayo. Anong ilalagay nyo after 4/3?
Unit
squared.
Okay, what specific unit?
squared.
Squared lang? Dalawang word.
Squared unit.
Yes, that's correct. 4/3 square units. Okay? Because the problem requires us to find the area. Okay? And area means always number of squares. Okay? So you do not end up with 4/3 only. I will not accept that. Okay? There should be 4/3 square units. Okay? Pero kung yung number 6, ganito lang, pinapakalculate lang sa inyo, walang square units dyan. Okay? Kasi hindi naman sinabing area yan. No? Pero yung number 7, it's very clear that we are finding the area, and the area must be always in terms of number of squares. So since wala namang unit na binanggit hindi naman centimeter, hindi naman meter, hindi naman inches, then it should be 4/3 square units. Okay, clear. Clear ba tayo dyan? Okay, let's have number 8. Tingnan natin kung sino yung sa number 8. Faith. Sino?
Hello po, sir. Good morning po.
Yes, good morning, Faith. Can you try number 8? Okay, read first. I want to know kung marunong na kayo magbasa niya. Itong number 8.
The definite integral of... Sige po, sir. The definite integral of 3x plus 4 dx from 2 to 6.
Okay, that's correct. And then, what's the first step?
I-integrate po, sir, sa 3x plus 4. So, ang sagot is 3x squared over 2 plus x. Tama po, sir.
Okay, so you separate, integrate individually. So ano yung unang step mo?
Yung 3x po, sir. The integral of 3x is equal to 3x squared over
3x.
2. Tapos,
integral of 3. Okay, pag mag-i-integrate ka, it should be complete, no? The integral of 3x dx. Okay? And then also plus the integral of 4 dx. Okay? Okay, proceed.
Of 4. The integral of 3x dx equals to 3x squared over 2 plus the integral of 4 dx is equals to x.
X lang?
From...
What's the integral of 4 dx?
Yes po, sir. 4 dx is 4x.
4? Anong integral ng 4 dx? Yung una tama na yon, 3x squared over 2. Yung pangalawa, ano? Ano yung integral ni 4 dx?
For x po.
Okay, 4x, no? Dahil na-integrate mo na, dalawang term yung answer, di ba? 3x squared over 2 plus 4x. Substitute now, so mayroon kang brace, then from 2 to 6.
Yes. So 3 times x ay 3 times 6 squared minus 2 squared plus 4, 6 minus 2.
And then, 3 halves x squared plus 4x. Then you put a brace, then from 2 to 6. So para madali, i-separate mo muna yung 3 halves. Okay, so make it 3 halves.
Hello po, sir.
3 halves, then x squared. 3 halves times x squared plus 4x. Tama? Tapos, i-substitute mo na yung 6. 3 halves times 6 squared plus 4 times 6, close quantity, no? And then minus close quantity ulit, 3 halves times 2 squared plus 4 times 2. Okay? And then evaluate. Anong answer?
So, yun na po, sir. 3 times 6 squared minus 2 squared plus 4 times 6 minus 2. So, 3 times 36 minus 4 plus 4 times 4 is equals to 112.
100 ilan? Please calculate first and review your answer. What's your final answer? Hindi yun 100 plus. Masyadong sobra yun. Okay. Oh, here. Okay. Kuha. Nakuha ba kung bakit ganun yung answer? 64 should be the correct answer. Okay? Nakuha na? Any questions? Nakuha na kung bakit 64? Can we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So dito may answer dito, pero yung step-by-step procedure, kayo gagawa. No? So I want to see that on how 64 is arrived. No? Actually, you can also solve this. Ang ginawa kasi sino yung nag-answer? In-integrate niya individually. No? But we can also determine first the differential of the terms inside. What is the integral of the terms 3x plus 4? What's the differential of the terms inside the parentheses? What's the differential of 3x plus 4? Instead of integrating individually, we can make a balancing of the given, di ba? The differential of 3x plus 4 is 3dx, correct? But
Yes, sir.
there is only dx and 3 is missing, right? So we introduce a 3 here. So magiging the integral of 3x plus 4 times 3dx, and then yung 3 na in-introduce natin, we balance that by 1/3. We put also 1/3 behind such that it is now complete. Okay? So since nag-introduce tayo ng 3dx dito, may 3 na, at may 1/3 na dito sa likod, then balance na siya, then we can simply increase the exponent by 1. Okay? So that our final answer is 1/3 times the quantity 3x plus 4 close quantity squared over 2. Okay? Nakuha? And then from 2 to 6. Okay? So parehas lang ang answer niyan, no? Okay? So you will get 1/18 times, no, not 1/18, but 1/6, no? 1/6 times 3x plus 4 squared, close quantity squared, no? Then evaluated from 2 to 6. Okay? So you try to do that, and then try if you will get the same answer, no? Three times 6 is 10. Okay? So kapag in-evaluate nyo yan, yung 1/3 times 3x plus 4 squared over 2, and the simplified form is 1/6, kasi i-combine nyo na yung 1/3 tsaka 1/2. So 1/6 times the quantity 3x plus 4 squared, then put a brace, then from 2 to 6. Then you substitute now, so magiging 1/6 times the quantity 3 times 6 is 18 plus 4, so that is 22. Pag in-square nyo, that is 484. Okay? So 484 minus yung 2 naman, no? 3 times 2 is 6, plus 4 is 10. squared is 100. So 484 minus 100 will give you how much? 384 times 1/6. What's the answer? 1/6 times 384. What's the answer? It should be the same, no? Naka-arrive ba kayo sa 64? Kailangan ko bang ipakita yung the other way? Nakuha nyo ba? Hindi.
Opo, sir.
Nakuha. O, ito yung mga hindi nakakuha. Ayan. Ito yung hinahanap natin, ano yung differential ng nasa loob ng parenthesis. 3dx, di ba? Eh, dx lang yung nandun, kaya nag-introduce tayo ng 3. So, since nag-introduce tayo ng 3, we balance that by introducing 1/3 behind. Okay? Now, since balance na siya, the next step is to increase the original exponent by 1. Kaya naging squared. Kaya nagkaroon ng over 2. But 1/3 times 1/2, i-combine na natin siya para ma-simplify. So that will give us 1/6. Okay? 1/6 times the quantity 3x plus 4, close quantity squared, from 2 to 6. Okay? Ayan. The same. We will get 64. Kasi 1/6 ng 384. Kasi yung una, 22, pag in-square mo, 484. Minus 10 squared, 10 squared is 100. So 484 less 100, that will give us 384. Times 1/6, so we divide by 6, so that will give us 64. Okay? So I have shown you the two different process of finding the integration or finding the integral. One is integrating individually by using the distributive property, dinistribute natin yung dx. Now, the other one is by getting the differential of the terms inside. And then we compare. If lacking by a certain constant, then we introduce the constant, and then we multiply by the reciprocal. Okay? Okay, evaluate this. let the graph of f between x is equal to 1, this is x is equal to 1, x is equal to 6. Okay, evaluate the integral of f of x dx. Okay. Ito, yung mga nagawa na natin to, yung substitution. Okay? Yung may mga radicals, we represent first 5x plus 4 as u. Okay? So that is square root of u, or that is u to the 1/2 dx. No? So since u is equal to 5x plus 4, then we differentiate both sides. The differential of u is du. Okay? And the differential of 5x plus 4 is 5 dx. Okay? So therefore, i-substitute natin dito, magiging u to the 1/2. Okay? Times dx. But what is dx? You divide by 5, both sides, such that dx is 1/5 du. Okay? 1/5 du. Tapos, square root of u is u to the 1/2. Okay? So, may 1/5 tayo dito. You place that behind. Okay? Such that you are going to integrate only u to the 1/2 du. Okay? So, du is an exact differential of u. So, just increase 1/2 by 1. 1/2 plus 1 is 1 1/2, and 1 1/2 is 3/2. Over 3/2, so that is 2/3. So 1/5 times 2/3 times u to the 3/2 from 9 to 49. Okay? Ay 1. This is 1. Should be 1. Tama ba? 9? Ano ba yung given? From x is equal to 1 to 9. No? From 1 to 9. Okay? So that is, yan, substitute na lang. Bakit 9 dito? It should be 49. It should be 9 to 49. Mali itong given, no? So itong evaluate, it should be x, when x is equal to 1, u is 9. Sinubstitute kasi yung u, no? So tama ito, 9 to 49. Kasi sinubstitute pala doon, no? Okay? So when x is 9, u is 49. So kaya naging ganito, no? Okay? So that is equal to 632 over 15, and we cannot anymore, 632 is not anymore divisible by 3, by 5, by 15. So let that final answer be 632 over 15. Okay? So, did you understand kung bakit nag-iba yung limits dito? Okay. Kasi we need to represent x in terms of u. Okay? So, may equation tayo nitong u is equal to 5x plus 4. Meron tayong x is equal to 1. Okay? So, when x is equal to 1, then ang u natin is 9. And when x is equal to 9, okay, 45 plus 4, so that is 49. Okay? So yung 1 to 9, napalitan na ng 9 to 49 kasi in terms of u na kita dito. No? In terms of u. Okay? So you have to take note of that. When substitution limits will also change. Okay? Because we are not dealing anymore with x dito, no? Yung 1 and 9, para sa x lang yon. But since nag-change variable tayo, at yung u ay 5x plus 4, then isa-substitute natin yung limits. Okay? Na 1 and 9 dito. To get the corresponding counterparts in terms of u. Okay? Kaya itong 1 and 9, ang value nila kapag u na is 9 tsaka 49. Okay? You have to take note of that. Any questions? When dealing with radicals, always transform into fractional exponents. Okay? Mahirap mag-integrate ng nakaradical. Always convert into fractional exponents. Okay? Okay, yung sine and cosine, naalala nyo pa ba? Let u be equal to sine x. Differential of u. Cosine x. Differential ng sine. What? Positive cosine x dx, no? So magiging u squared du. Okay? Dito, no? So ang solution dito is let u be equal to sine x. Okay? Let u be equal to sine x. So take the differential of both sides. Differential of u du. Differential of sine cosine x dx. So that is exact. Right? Kasi mayroon siyang cosine x dx. So the given transforms into u squared du. Okay? U squared du. So exact na siya. So simply add 1. So u squared is magiging u cubed over 3. Okay? Or 1/3 u cubed from 0 to pi over 2. Okay? So 1/3 u, ano yung u natin? Sine, di ba? So 1/3 times sine cube x from 0 to pi over 2. Okay? Kaya naging ganito siya, no? 1/3 sine cube x and then from 0 to pi over 2. What is sine of pi over 2? 1. Di ba? So 1/3 1 cube minus 0 cube. Okay? Ito na siya, no? Yan. Sine ng 90 degrees, ang pi over 2 is 1. Cube siya, kaya 1 cube is 1. Minus, sine ng 0 is 0. Diba? So 0 cube is 0. So this is 1 cube is 1 minus 0 is 1 times 1/3. So 1/3 yung sagot. Okay? So halo-halo na to, no? May algebraic, may trigo, so you have to be familiar. When dealing with trigo functions, lagi kayong magta-trial and error dyan. Kasi pwede rin kayong mag-represent ng let u be equal to cosine x, di ba? So usually, ang i-represent nyo, kung ano yung may higher exponent, yun yung i-represent nyo. So let u be equal to sine x, then take the differential, du, differential ng sine is cosine x dx, meron, no? So eksakto lang, so u squared du. So u cube over 3 or 1/3 u cube, yun na yun, no? Then bring back the value of u, that is sine. So 1/3 sine cube x from 0 to pi over 2. Evaluate. Ayan na, no? O, again, ito naman number 2. Find the area. So that means dapat dito mayroong square units. Okay? Pi over 6 square units. But do not, we skip number 2 kasi this involves inverse trigo. No? Ayan, arc sign yan eh, yung sign to the negative 1. Okay. Assignment to. Okay. 8 up to 22. No? Ayan. Ay, hindi up to 26. Up to 26. Okay. So homework. Problems 8 up to 22 and then 8 to 26. No? 8 up to 26. Homework for definite integrals. And then, mag-exam naman tayo. Hindi na tayo nag-exam. Okay, so when do you want to have exam? Or midterm na kagad tayo? Wala pa tayong exam kahit isa? Okay. Is this combined already or not yet? Combined na ba to A and B?
Combined po, sir.
Pero bakit kakaunti kayo? Only 42. Where are the others? Where are the others? May limit lang ba dito sa GMeet? Pero konti lang naman kayo, di ba? This can even accommodate 100. Pero 42 lang yung present, no? Okay, let's schedule our exams, no? Mag-exam tayo this week. Kailan ang free ninyo? Are you free tomorrow? Ay, wag naman. Kaya nyo mag-exam pala tomorrow? Exam tayo sa algebraic. Can we have exam on Saturday?
Saturday po, sir, nag-webinar po ang CWTS tas LTS.
NSTP. Up to what time?
Hindi po namin, sir, sure kasi po paminsan, sir, nag-whole day po sila. Tapos nag-advise po sila sa amin either Friday night or Saturday na po mismo.
Okay, Sunday morning. Ay, Sunday morning. Not Sunday, Monday morning. Do you have class?
Yes po, sir.
Whole day?
May exam din po, sir, sa ibang subject po.
So, kailan ang free time? Tuesday. Sa Monday, up to what time kayo? May 4 o'clock ba kayo? Up to 4? O beyond 4, meron?
Feeling ko po, sir, pag-usapan po muna namin, sir, ng Block B po, sir.
Okay. Yung coverage ng exams. Ano yung mga na-take natin? Algebraic, di ba? Integration of algebraic functions. Ano pa? Pag sinabing algebraic, kasama na dun yung substitution, di ba? Finding the differential of the terms inside the parentheses. Yung binabalance natin, di ba? Then after that, we took up what? Trigonometric?
Yes, sir.
Ha? Trigonometric and then definite, no? So that will be the coverage of the midterm. Pero bago tayo mag-midterm, gusto kong mag-exam muna dun sa tatlo. Algebraic, trigo, tsaka definite integral. So tatlong exam, pang-apat yung midterm. Okay? Okay. Tomorrow is Friday. We have an exam tomorrow on algebraic. Algebraic lang muna. So, in the morning, okay, pag-usapan nyo, kung ibigay nyo sa akin yung time bukas, and that will be exam number 1, yung algebraic lang muna. Okay? Algebraic. O gusto nyo isabay na natin yung trigo? Kaya bang isabay?
Sir, may tanong po.
Ano yon?
Paano po sir yung pag-administrate po sir ng exam?
Yung exam is open, naka-open. Gusto kong makita kayong nag-exam, nagsosolve. Okay? So, i-open nyo yung camera. And naka-focus sa paper. Okay? Paper and pen. Okay? Gusto kong makita na kayo lang yung nag-exam. Okay? And that will be good for 1.5 hours. Okay? Okay, pag-usapan, ganito na lang. Gusto ko pag-isahan na lang, no? Yung algebraic, trigo, and then definite integral. On Monday. Pag-usapan nyo kung anong oras sa Monday. And then, you inform me. Okay? And that will be good for 1.5 hours. Okay? So, 5 ano yon?
Yung estimated items po, sir, nung exam po. Ilan po,
Okay.
sir?
15.
15 items po, sir.
5 problems each.
Ibig sabihin po, sir, dalawa na lang po ang exam namin. Yung isa, sir, covered na po yung tatlo, then midterm po, sir.
Aling dalawa?
I mean, sir, ano po, sir? Dalawa na lang po, sir, yung i-take po namin na exam po, sir. Yung isa, sir, is cover na po yung trigo, algebraic, and indefinite. Definite. Tapos yung isa, sir, midterm po ba, sir? Or mali po ako, sir?
Hindi. Gusto ko munang exams. Parang short exams, no? Short quiz, no? And the midterm covering the 3. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
O gusto nyo isahan na lang yung midterm, then kukunin ko na lang yung individual points. Ano ba, kung 5 problems on algebraic, 5 on trigo, and 5 on definite integrals. So midterm na yon. Pero yung quiz, kukunin ko yung per topic. Kung kailang kayo sa algebra, sa trigo, and then sa definite.
Pwede po, sir. Pwede yun na lang, sir.
Ganun na lang para isa na lang yung ano nyo, no? So, midterm na to. So, as a whole, yung midterm is 15 items. Okay, as a whole. Kasi, tigli-5 nga siya, di ba? 5 sa algebraic, 5 sa trigo, and 5 sa definite. As a whole, 15. But, kukunin ko yung individual, no? Yung sa algebra, kung nakailan kayo, sa trigo, nakailan kayo, kukunin ko per topic, lalabas na quiz yun. Okay? Pero yung ito-total ko as a whole, magiging midterm yon. So, kumbaga, isahang exam na lang to. Okay ba sa inyo yon?
Sir, sa akin po, sir. Opo, sir.
Para hindi na tayo mag-4 na beses na. Ay, yes, hindi na 4 na beses na exam. Okay?
Opo, sir.
So, but may time limit yon, no? May time limit, of course. Kasi pag masyadong matagal, matetempt kayo to ask from each other, no? So, I will give a time limit. Okay, so 30 minutes per topic, no? Kasi 1.5 hours. So, on the average, 30 divided by 5, 6 minutes, kumbaga, per problem, no? So, you have to solve within 6 minutes.
Para po, sir, ang 1 hour and 30 minutes po, sir, kasama ano po, day, open cam pala. Ano po, 15 items pa rin po, sir, pero lahat na po yun, sir, covered.
Oo, lahat na.
Tapos, pwede po, sir, maggamit ng CalQ.
No need. I don't want calcu, no? I want manual computation. Okay? Kasi para alam ko kung marunong pa kayong mag-evaluate, no? Okay? So, no calculators during exams. Okay? Tsaka naka-on yung camera.
Sir?
Yung
on po na camera, sir, cover po ba lahat, pati yung tao, tapos yung paper and pen po, sir? Or yung nakafocus lang talaga, sir, sa papel and kamay at ballpen, sir?
At first, gusto kong makita kayo, no? Okay, sa first na pag-start, okay? And then after that, okay? Gusto kong nakafocus na kayo sa pen and paper.
Sige, sir. Thank you.
So, look for an area in your house, no? Wherein kayo lang, no? Walang mga distractions. Okay? And as much as possible, the place needs to be quiet, no? Or calm or serene, no? Walang distractions para nakafocus din kayo. Okay? And submission is after 1.5. Nabawa natapos yung 1 1/2. Within 5 minutes, you have to upload. Okay? So scan your solutions, your papers, and then upload. So maglalagay na lang ako ng dito sa Gmeet ng submission page sa midterm. Ililabel ko ng midterm exam. Doon nyo i-upload. Okay? And then write on a long bond paper, 8 1/2 by 13, or long yellow pad. Either of the two. So you have the option whether you make use of a white bond paper.
Sir, excuse po.
Sir?
Yes.
Ano po, yung 5 minutes po kasi, sir, na window time po para mag-scan. Parang ang bilis po, sir. Since may mga kablock po ko, sir, na mabagal po, sir, ang internet.
Sige. In 10 minutes. Okay?
Sige po, sir. Sige po.
But no sharing of answers.
Opo, sir. Noted po.
Strictly no sharing of answers, and be honest with your answers. Okay? Use bond paper or yellow pad, long, no? 8 1/2 by 13. And then no solutions at the back. Only use the front page. And the solution is only one direction, from top going down the bottom, no? Ayoko ng my left, my right, left, right, left, right. I don't want that way. Kasi nalilito ko kung saan ko susundan. Pupunta ba ako sa left or bababa muna ako bago aakyat? So the direction of the solution is only one. From top, then to bottom. Okay? Walang magdadalawang column. Left and right. Ayoko ng gano'n, no? Just one column from top to bottom. Okay? And then use blue ball pen. Okay? And then, yun, box your final answer. Okay, so put it inside the box. And then also, I'm reminding you to prepare yung lahat ng original copies of homeworks. Yung, di ba nag-upload kayo dati? Yung mga homework. O, lahat ng original, i-compile because after the midterm, you are going to submit that. Okay? After the midterm, ifo-folder nyo yon, on top yung midterm exam. Yung pinakaunang assignment, yun yung pinaka nasa ilalim. Okay? Then, para kayong nagfa-file, every may assignment, ifo-file nyo. So, nasa ibabaw palagi yung latest. And since yung pinaka-last natin will be the midterm exam, yun yung pinaka nasa ibabaw. Okay? So, fasten that on top. Ang fastener nasa taas. Okay? And then, compile that in a blue folder, and that will serve as your portfolio. And then, magmi-midterm tayo ng Monday. Can you submit that on Friday next week? Up to Friday afternoon, you can send that through Buseng if you have somebody or if you're going to let somebody bring that here in Buseng, okay then, no? Physically. So you can submit here in the faculty room. Lagi namang open dito. Or you have the option if you are living very far, you can send through JRS, through JTNT, or through any courier. Okay? Send the portfolio. All original copies. Okay? Kasi magiging basis kasi yun ng midterm grade ninyo, no?
Excuse po.
Okay?
May tanong po ulit.
Oo.
Yung ano po kasi sir, yung pinakauna po sir na activity po sir with Sir Liagas.
Ay yes, yung kay... Saan nyo sinulat?
A4 po sir, tapos black po sir ginamit ko.
Okay, so yun lang yung lahat ng kay Sir Liagas kung saan nyo sinulat, let it be, no? I-include yun, okay, yun yung pinaka nasa ilalim. Kahit saan nyo sinulat, basta i-include yun. I want to see that also. All originals. Okay? Any questions? O i-inform nyo ako ha kung anong time sa Monday, ha? Mag-usap yung A and B.
Yes po, sir.
Okay, what about the others? Yung mga walang connectivity, how are you going to take the exam? Meron ba kayong pinakamalapit na internet area or what? Ilan ang walang connectivity, more or less? Mga ilan? Meron bang walang internet?
Hindi po sir sa oras po.
Okay, yung mga walang internet, they have to inform me, no? Pero yung mga meron, tuloy yung exam on Monday, you just have to let me know of the time. Okay?
Okay po.
Okay, meron pa tayong last assignment, tayong assignment ngayon. Okay? Bibigyan ko na lang ng submission. Oo.
Kung when daw po yung submission ng ngayong homework po?
Submission ng ano?
Ng homework po ngayon, sir.
Ito. Okay. Sa Monday din, kaya nyo? Okay. Monday, siguro kaya nyo na rin yun, no? So yun yung nasa ibabaw plus after ng midterm, ibababaw nyo yung midterm exam. So bali, midterm on top. After ng midterm, sa ilalim ng midterm, ito yung last na homework natin. On definite integrals. Na? Ayan. Okay? Pero, okay, ganito na lang. Huwag nyo nang i-upload itong last assignment. Kasi i-include nyo na lang yung sa submission. Okay? Ang i-upload nyo na lang yung midterm. Okay?
Sir, last na lang po, sir. Tungkol po sa pag-submit ng portfolio, sir. Direkta po ba sa user ibibigay, sir, or dun lang po sa guardhouse lang, sir, or?
Sige. Pwede rin sa guardhouse, basta may pangalan ko, no? Pipick upin ko na lang doon kung mayroong mag-iiwan doon.
Thank you po, sir. Sige po.
Okay? And then if it happens na close pa yung faculty room, kasi I usually come at 9, kung may nagbigay dito, you can leave also at the dean's office, no? Sa dean's office. Inform na lang na para sa akin yun, no? Dapat may pangalan ko para hindi mawala. Okay? And then yung mga magpapadala through courier, i-scan yung receipt para makita ko na hindi late yung submission. Kasi I'm going to see the date kung kailan nyo sinubmit, no? So deadline is on Friday. Okay? So pag sinabing Friday, nandito na yon sa mga magsasubmit na within the area lang, no? Pero yung mga magsasubmit ng through courier, halimbawa through JRS, through JTNT, pwede yon. Yun yung date na sinubmit nila sa courier. Halimbawa, Friday ang deadline, o sa Friday din dapat kayo magpapadala nun at the latest, no? Para hindi kayo makonsider na late. So, halimbawa, sa Friday next week ang deadline, Friday next week nyo rin pinadala sa courier, naka-indicate sa receipt, okay yon, hindi pa yon late. Pero kung naka-indicate sa receipt, Saturday or Sunday nyo na pinadala, late na yon. Okay? As long na maipadala nyo ng Friday, yung date sa receipt. Okay? Definitely, hindi yun agad mag-a-arrive kasi kung malayo kayo, di ba? Maybe it would take 2 or 3 days. I'm expecting for that. No? Okay? As long na yung nasa receipt is na-beat yung deadline, okay yun. Hindi yun late. Okay? Kasi pag late, may certain deduction. Okay? Okay,
Sir, may
clear?
tanong pa po.
What else?
Need pa po, sir, nung parang cover page po, sir, kung may format or kami na lang po bahala.
Lagyan nyo na lang ng Calculus 2 portfolio. Okay? Calculus 2 portfolio submitted by and then submitted to sa akin. Na? Submitted by name of student, then indicate your block and year. Okay? ME1A or ME1B. Okay, and then my name submitted to name of the professor. Okay? Okay, please take note, no? Wala akong sinabi na isusulat sa short. I'm very particular of that, no? Walang magsusulat sa short bond paper. Ang requirement ko is 18.5 by 13. Or yung mahabang yellow pad. Okay? Kasi once you wrote in a short bond paper or short paper, that means you are not following the directions and you are not following the requirements. Okay? So if you can have blue folder, much better kasi yun yung color coding natin. Ang ME uses blue. Blue ang code natin, no? blue ang color ng mechanical. No? So if you can find blue folder na long, much better. No? Pero kung wala, okay lang. No? But I prefer blue. Fastened on top. Okay? Walang loose sheets. Okay, you can have or you can punch the papers or you can clip. No, pwede rin i-clip, but see to it na secured siya. Hindi siya matatanggal, no? Kasi iba nagsasubmit loose sheets, so nawawala. Okay, so see to it na properly fastened. Okay? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so prepare for exams on Monday. Do not forget to let me know of the time, no? Okay? No, any more questions?
Sir. Sir, may gagawin po ba next Thursday po, sir? Na ganitong
Why?
oras po, sir.
Why?
Ano po kasi, sir, sa oras na po yan, sir, plan ko po magpasa, sir. Kasi, sir, Monday, Tuesday, may mga schedule rin po, sir, kada subject, sir. Kaya, I'm asking, sir, kung meron po bang gagawin next Thursday, sir, sa klase natin, sir? Or wala po ba?
Wala, but it would be a new lecture topic, no?
Sige, sir. Thank you po, sir.
New lecture lang tayo. Kasi tapos na tayo ng midterm, so topic na for the finals ang i-discuss natin. Okay? We will just continue of the lesson. Okay? So mas i-combine ko na lang kayo para hindi na ako paulit-ulit ng lecture. Okay lang sa inyo? I-combine ko na lang kayo. Okay ba sa inyo? As long na hindi conflict, ha? Kasi kung conflict, you should let me know. So, dapat ngayong umaga, it should be A, di ba? Dapat yung 1A. Pero kung yung 1B, wala namang klase during morning, I can combine both blocks. So that wala na tayong klase sa hapon. Okay? Okay lang ba sa inyo yon? Ngayong morning na to, supposedly, ano yung subject ng Block B? Kasi kinumbahin ko na kasi kayo.
May exam po kami, sir, ngayon po sa RPH po.
What time?
Ngayon pong umaga, sir, kaya konti lang po yung nag-join.
May exam. Sana you should have informed me.
Nag-chat daw po, sir, si President po. Sorry, sir.
Hindi ko na, sorry, I was unable to read, no?
Apa, it's okay po, sir.
Okay, so maraming hindi naka-join ngayon.
Yes po, sir. Minsan po, nadidisi daw po sila.
Sige, you should let me know next time para at least kung sa hapon ko kayo i-meet. Okay? But what about sa Monday? See to it na walang conflict kasi mag-exam tayo. Okay?
Noted po, sir. Thank you po.
Sige. Kasi ibibigay yung time sa akin during midterm, dapat yung parehas kayo walang conflict with other subjects. Okay? O paano yung mga iba yung hindi naka-attend ngayon? How many of them? I have a meeting at 3 p.m. So if they want, I can meet them from maybe 1:30 to 3. Okay? Kung gusto nila. Or maybe you can just teach them if you want. Okay? Any more questions? Pero yung ibang Block B, meron na bang umattend ngayon dito?
Meron naman na po, sir. Tapos na-update din po sila, sir, sa mga nasasabi po or napapag-usapan.
Sige. I-update, i-share na lang nila yung the learning, no, that I have shared So those na naka-attend ngayon, share that. And if they have questions, then let me know. Okay? Let me know so that I can clarify that this afternoon kung gusto nila.
Yes po.
Okay? Okay, so somebody has to inform me, no, of our schedule on Monday. Okay, any more questions?
Sir, question lang po, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Kung halimbawa po, sir, may conflict po sa time po ng A and B po sa Monday, kailan po, sir, pwede i-reschedule po yung exam?
As much as possible, try to find time sa Monday, kahit late na sa afternoon. Kasi we don't need to postpone further. Okay, kasi habang pinopostpone natin, baka lalong mas may makasabay pa tayong ibang subject, no? Tsaka mas maganda yung natatapos na kagad Monday pa lang, tapos na yung exam niyo. Para at least, kumbaga, you are now in a breathable situation, no? Kumbaga, nakakahinga na, no? Okay?
Thank you po, sir.
Okay, let me know kung Monday, and then siguro at the latest Tuesday would be the latest exam, no? Kung hindi talaga pwede ng Monday, then try to find time on Tuesday for both blocks na walang conflict. Do natin schedule. But not anymore Wednesday. I will not allow anymore pag Wednesday kasi masyado na tayong behind, no? Kasi midterm week is only up to the 20th, no? Okay, so any more questions? May question pa? Before we leave the classroom? Adeline, may question? Alessandro? Question? Alwin?
Wala po, sir.
Arnel?
Wala po, sir.
Arvic?
Po, sir.
Bernard, my question?
Wala po.
Blessy?
Wala po, sir.
Bon?
None, sir.
Brian? Oh, there are two Brian.
Wala po, sir.
Wala po, sir.
Brian, is Brian Soria?
Wala po, sir.
Camille? My question? Cathy?
Wala po, sir.
Charlotte?
Sir, kung yung may question po, kung yung ginamit po, sir, sa homework po, sir, na papel is bond paper, and then sa exam po, sir, ginamit ko long na yellow pad paper, okay lang po ba yun?
Okay lang yun. Oo.
Sige po.
Okay.
Thank you po.
Cherry?
Wala man pong question, sir.
Daniel? DJ?
Sir.
Question?
Wala.
Dax?
Wala po, sir.
Ezekiel? Faith? Question?
Wala po, sir.
Henry?
Wala po, sir.
Jake?
Wala po, sir.
John?
Wala po, sir.
Jana?
None, sir.
Jafet?
Wala po, sir.
Janelle?
Wala po, sir.
Jomar?
Wala po, sir.
John Lloyd? Oh, may artist tayo. John Lloyd. Question? John Lloyd, may question? Josh Ryan?
Wala po, sir.
Juan Gabriel?
Wala po, sir.
Julian?
Wala po, sir.
Ivy?
Wala naman po, sir.
Maria Christine?
Wala naman po, sir.
Mark? Dave?
Wala po, sir.
Mark Leo?
Wala po, sir.
Mary Rose?
Wala po, sir.
Michael?
None po, sir.
Wala? My question? Michael? Anong question mo, Mike?
Wala po, sir.
Micaela? Ella?
Wala po, sir. Wala po,
Mike
sir.
Angelo. Okay. Mike Angelo?
Wala po, sir.
Mikey?
Wala po, sir.
Nance?
Wala na po, sir.
Paulo? Pauline? Ruth? Steve?
Wala po, sir.
Wala naman po ako, sir.
Okay, naintindihan ba? May natutunan ba kayo ngayon? Ha? May natutunan ba? Wala?
Meron po.
May natutunan po, sir.
Marami po.
Meron. Asahan ko yan sa exam, ha? Sabi nyo meron. Titingnan ko sa exam. Okay? Okay, so bye class. Thank you for your participation today. Okay? Okay, so have a nice lunch today.
Thank you po, sir.
Okay, thank you, Dean,
Salamat,
for
sir.
your participation.